Got a movie review this morning of a film called Pandorum, and I gotta get that glare. Pandorum uh, is I can sum it up in a few seconds. It's the descent in space. That's it. Not, I mean, it is very similar to the descent, particularly the creatures. They look just like the animals in the descent, or the humanoids, if you will. But Pandorum takes place in space. It's 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 a film about where people are leaving Earth. A few 60,000 supposedly people are leaving Earth to go to a planet identified that can support life. Tan, I believe it's called Tanis, um, and they're on a one-way trip on a space shuttle to this new existence. And during the trip, it ends up the trip gets interrupted, and they get this message indicating that the few remaining survivors on the ship are it for humanity. That's all there is. Um, and during the proceedings, they end up um, getting involved with or interacting with these uh, humanoids that have been on the ship. I guess it's some of the people that were on the ship that survived over a number of years or generations. They've morphed into these creatures that look just like the creatures in the Descent. It stars Dennis Quaid, and the director is a guy named I forget it. Christian Albert. Apparently a German director. I think he directed Antibodies. Doesn't have a whole lot of film credits, but the film was a box office disaster. I think it only grossed 20 million, and the budget was 30 million. So their intent to have a sequel and a prequel and really create a franchise, went up in smoke, if you will. Uh, it's actually pretty decent. I hate to keep using the term time wasters on these reviews, but this one is unfortunately I got to put it in the good time waster category, which is to me a 5 or 6 out of 10. Um, I liked the concept. The storyline was very complicated. I oversimplified the storyline, but there's a lot more going on. You've got Dennis Quaid um, suffering from Pandorum, which is supposedly um, a psychological disease that affects people in space. He starts to hallucinate, and there's a lot of plot twists associated with Dennis Quaid. I won't go into if you haven't seen the film, but Dennis Quaid delivers his typical excellent performance. He was really good in it. The special effects were good, excellent. The film is dark, so be prepared for that. Watch it somewhere where you can get no light, because it's a very, very dark film. But I guess I would recommend it. I mean, if you can pick it up from Amazon for $10 or less, it's worth a watch. So that'll conclude this review. Thanks.